It's your girl T here, back with another Tea Time Thursday video. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation for today is, why does failure not exist in my reality? Why does failure not exist in our realities? We're tea timers, so failure is a figment of our previous imagination. I wanted to answer a few of the subscriber questions that I received of recent. The first one being, it was in response to the video I just did when you're not feeling your SP anymore. The question was, if I stop feeling my SP now and I want to stop manifesting them, will the 3D reality give you a test in terms of, I think it said a transition period where it's testing you to see if you really want the SP anymore? There is no testing period from the universe. Like, the universe is not going to test you to see if you do or don't want something. The universe is neutral, so it doesn't care whether something's good or bad for you. It doesn't care if you think the meaning is serving you or not serving you. It's just doing what you focus dominantly on. It's showing you more of it. It's through our reticular activation system. It's like the example I always give. When you're looking for a red car, you see red cars everywhere. It's because what you dominantly focus on is what is going to be brought more forward into your 3D reality. So if you take your focus and attention off your SP dominantly and you're focusing on other areas, or perhaps you swap over to a new SP, you're going to be seeing more signs and synchronicities and more dominant activity in your 3D on where you're focusing. So if it's focused to something else, you're going to see more of that. If you're focused still on your old SP, it's going to be focused on your old SP. Your subconscious does not discriminate on whatever topic you're focused on. It doesn't say it's good or bad, you will or won't get it. It just says, this is what this person's focusing the most on, I'm going to show them more of it. That's how our subconscious works. That's why I say we overcomplicate manifestation by adding all these rules and regulations, because really our subconscious mind is like, where your attention flows, energy goes. So your energy will be focused and laser focused in on wherever you're placing it. And if it's dominantly placed on all the mistakes you're making in your 3D, or how you're unloved, you're unvalued, you're unwanted, or how much your SP doesn't want you, that's what's going to show up, and vice versa. I had another question. It was to do with the same topic of SP, and they were asking, it was more of a statement. They were saying that they decided to give up on their SP. Disrespect is disrespect. I wanted to just touch base on this, that if you're giving up your SP because you feel like you were in a place when you attracted your SP and you're not in that place anymore, and you don't resonate with the version of SP that keeps showing up, and you want to manifest somebody else, or you just want to manifest stuff for yourself and you don't care about that person, well, you don't care about manifesting that person anymore, that's one thing. But if you're stomping your feet and going, I give up on SP because they're just not my person, but secretly, internally, you're really focused on them internally and saying that you inside, you know that you still love and care for them, you just feel defeated by them, those are two separate entities. So if you're giving up in a healthy way where you don't resonate with that person anymore, so be it. If you are giving up because you feel defeated by the thought of manifesting them any further and you feel like it's impossible, but you still love them, that's a different issue. You can be, do, or have anything you want in this reality. You can also have whomever you want in this reality. So if SP is looking difficult to you and that's what's making you give up on them, please don't. Because if you really want this person and you feel like they are your person, you just have to lower them on their pedestal and take it down a notch. And remember that SP is just another human being like you or I. They're not on a pedestal. They're not some magnificent force that's going to solve all your problems for you. Only you can do that. They are another human being that you are bringing into your life to add value. So don't be intimidated by the fact that you might not be where you want to with your current SP right now, and that's what's making you give up on them. Give up on them if you don't feel like you want them anymore, or if you don't feel aligned to them anymore. You feel like you want something else, because the world is your oyster and you can do with it what you will. I also wanted to touch base on the video I did with regulating yourself in terms of your 3D reality. This is the biggest, most important topic of manifestation, and I don't think it gets covered enough. What I mean by emotional regulation is how you react to things in your 3D reality and how you calm yourself down. It is so okay for us to react to things in our reality. I do it all the time. We have been reacting to things our entire lives, and of the last couple years maybe, we have learned how to harness that energy and refocus it to more productive things. But reacting and being emotional is human. We are human, we have emotions, things are going to come up that are going to upset us, are going to make us happy, glad, sad, what have you, and that's okay. The thing is, you just have to learn how to calm yourself down and make yourself neutral again from a spiraling spot. If you get triggered by something in your 3D and you know it is a hot spot for you, and that has previously given you a very strong emotional reaction in a negative way, then you want to figure out how to calm yourself down from going into a spiral loop of hell for weeks and weeks where you feel depressed, you feel defeated, you feel in a victim state. You can manifest through anger, you can manifest through sadness, you can keep affirming through it all. Lots of people have done it. But if you're like me and you react to something and it's the sole focus of your attention, and going over to affirmations isn't your best friend, take 5-10 minutes to calm yourself down and try and focus your attention elsewhere, or do something else, or get your mind off of that particular topic that angers you so much, and then come back and reanalyze the situation and start going back to your affirmations or whatever technique you choose. It's okay to have emotional reactions to things. It's just, if we're going to be on a manifestation mental diet for the rest of our lives, we need to, as we would with a physical diet, learn how to curb our cravings for the quote unquote bad food. Like when we're on our diet and we see a big cake in front of us, if that's our weak spot, figure out a way to either eat a small piece and let the rest go, or avoid it altogether by not even taking a piece and just know that we're not having that. Doing our mental journey, our mental diet, is a sort of life. It's not a sort of lifestyle, it is a lifestyle. So we need to constructively figure out how we're going to maintain this day in and day out. And it's not to say that you're not going to progress day by day, so you have to be on the same mental routine for the rest of your life. You will conquer one area and then you'll want something in another area. As humans, we always want more. So we are always going to level up, and then we're going to want to level up again, and then we're going to want to level up again. But as we go past each level in our video game of life, mental diets will get easier, affirming manifestation will become clearer, and we're going to find that it's just a part of our day. We won't have to think about it anymore like we originally didn't when we were kids, but now that we're conscious of it, we're relearning it to go back to the way we were as kids. When we didn't think about it, we just knew we got what we wanted. Does that make sense? I intend it does. If y'all have questions about any of what I talked about in this video today, you know what to do. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Thursday. Bye!